Welcome to another game of Catan. Today we are playing in fast, very fast mode. In the lobby, we are in second position. And small amount of ore on the board, 12, 11, 10. Wheat is centralized on the west. I like this 10, 5, 9 spot just because it gives you a lot of flexibility with the wheat and the sheep. High sheep board as well. Also like the 5, 8, 10 here. Okay, I think we're going to take this 10, 5, 9, but we'll keep looking just in case we miss something. High amount of brick here, which will be valuable for sure, but I don't think it's going to be valuable enough to snatch up here. I like the flexibility here. And where's the brick port? Brick port's over here. I think this gives us more flexibility. There's also a decent amount of wheat and sheep on this board. So we're going to do this. Now I wouldn't mind the 11, 6, 3. I feel like we could end up with that. I would like to get on some brick, if possible. I'm glad we snuck on some wheat here. Where's the wheat? Yeah, we're on the wheat port right over here. So I don't think anyone takes the 8, 10, 4 and goes wheat port. But there's kind of some tough... Oh, maybe blue does do that. Oh no, maybe blue does do that. There's always one, when you play not ranked games, there's always one player who takes the high production spot and then just goes directly for the port. So I assume blue's going to place just on the 9. It's going to screw us up quite a bit, but I think we'll just have to get on this 3, 6, 11 hopefully. Interesting. Maybe green places a 3, 6, yeah, 3, 6, 9. Makes sense. 10, 3, 11 might be open here. Blue could also take the 6, 12, 11 though. Or even the 9, 11, 10. Kind of doubtful. My guess is he takes the wheat port. Yep. Brutal. Well, it does open it up a little bit for us. So, a couple options. We can take the 11, 3, 6 and go up to this 9, 3 or 9, 11, 4. Problem is, well, actually orange takes the 9, 4, 11 here. So I don't think we can do that. But we can double up on the sheep. I think that's what we'll do. Reason we're going for this is because we're assuming that orange here takes the 4, 9, 11. But now I think he's going to take the 11, 5, 4 just because he knows he has space and he'll beat green to this 9, 11, 10 spot. And that's a really decent setup here. So we'll try to keep this 10 blocked as much as possible. We're still in this though. Once we get on the 11, 12 spot, doubling up on the 6 and the sheep port, that's decent. Missed opportunity though. It hurts green quite a bit, but interesting play for sure. Put it on here and we're going to steal from orange, I think. Didn't get what we wanted. We get the sheep. I'm tempted to just go for the sheep port right away, actually. Yeah. I think we do go for the sheep port right away because we're not on a ton of brick here and it's going to help us maximize our resources. Otherwise, we'll 7 out quite a bit. Plus, we're not fighting anyone for this 11, 6, 12 spot. So I think we get blocked here, maybe at the 5. Could also block the 10, okay, or the 6. Green has a good chance of getting road here, but I don't like his setup because he has to sneak all the way across the board where there's no settlements for him. I think we're just going to go ahead and 4 for 1 for our brick here. so much sheep on this board. That port will be super useful for us. Need a 10 to roll out. Blue might trade us the wheat, but he is on the port right out the gate. Worst part about playing these lobby games is you have one person who places horribly and it just throws off the rest of the game. But who knows? I've been proven wrong with some of these crazier setups before. Okay, so we do roll the 10. We'll have a settlement now. Didn't notice this 2-9-10 spot open, so actually it's not as bad. I'm surprised orange didn't fight for it. A little more here. But I like our setup because we're pretty flexible. We take this 6, 11, 12 spot. Then we can go left, double up on the 6. And our opponents aren't robbing us, surprisingly. I think we are in a decent spot here. We don't... Only thing is we're not starting off with ore, which is going to hurt us a little bit. And the 12, I mean, you can't really count on the 12 hitting. But we have this great sheep port. And with that 8 blocked, we're able to expand quicker than our opponents. I do think after this settlement, though, we definitely get blocked. Blue's a loose trader. Throwing out 2-for-1s. At least start out with the 1-for-1. Always start out with the 1-for-1 until someone counter offers you. Get another 5. A lot of wood on the board. Another wood. No one has brick, so we're not going to try to trade for brick. I think we're just going to hold here. Unless a couple 10s hit, I think we should be fine. Could also see us getting robbed here. But this expansion for green is going to be huge. Only problem with green's game is that he really doesn't have a ton of wheat. He's going to have to expend a lot of resources to get to road here. So we need the 10. Okay, we do have it now. So this is why we picked the sheep port first. Okay, now our goal is going to be to sneak over to this 6-5. Or this 5-6, I should say. It'll make this 6 block really tempting for our opponents, but I think long term we actually will have a more efficient way of getting road, because then get to the 5-6 and then we can sneak over to this 8. Do need to start thinking about the city though. And I'm almost tempted to city up this 9 actually, because I think the 6 gets blocked quite a bit here. And there is overall more production here. Also tempting to city up the 6, 11, 12 just to hit maybe a lucky 11, lucky 12. Don't think anyone takes that, yeah. We're close enough to it. And we do get the 11. Not a ton of competition for Army, though, as of now. So what would you city up here, the 11, 12, 6 or the 5, 9, 10? I think we do the 6 here. I think we'll do the 6. The extra ore will help us tremendously. And this 6 rolls out more. Now we might want to fight for this 5, 6 spot pretty soon, just so we can ensure ourselves road long term. 10 would be nice though. Ooh, not what we wanted. We'll get a knight here because I could see somebody taking our 6. I'm fine with the mono. Would love to mono either sheep or wheat here, depending on what rolls out. Okay, good 3. Another 3. We should have gone the other way just to prevent blue from cutting us off. That was a mistake. I'm assuming we get robbed here. Okay, blue going for another city. That's good. We really should have gone from this left or from the right-hand side. I can definitely see blue fighting to cut us off here. Okay, but a 9 does roll. So there's 3 other sheep out there. Decent amount of wood as well. Decent amount of wheat. I think we might just mono the wheat here. Well, there is a lot of sheep as well, which will give us the settle. So yeah, I think we'll do the sheep. It lets us use our resources a little bit more efficiently. Not as many sheep as we thought, but this gives us the settle. I think blue has the knight, but he doesn't really want to play it. Okay, our 6 is open now. Probably gets on our 10 or our 9. Okay, our 5. We'll have to close this gap here shortly. Yeah, I think we just close it as soon as possible. We will take this actually. I I think we'll hold here. Well, if a 6 hits though, maybe we shouldn't hold here. It's gonna take a bit for blue to cut us off. But I don't know, if the 8 hits, it's kind of a risk. Yeah, this was a huge mistake, not going from the right. Excellent 5 block. Blue takes our 6. And then I think we see 2 roads up. Oh no, he goes for the city instead. Okay, he's on 3 cities now. We're not getting the rolls. This is looking scary. I think blue could definitely cut us off now. But we get a 7, okay. I think he's sitting on just wheat though. He should be able to at least put down 1 road. Blocks the 5, takes our wheat. Goes for another dev card. These blocks though are killing us. Just to prevent blue from cutting us off. And then I think we'll just 4 for 1 for the, or 2 for 1 for the ore. Back on the 6, makes sense. Six is now open. I can see them blocking the 10 now, maybe the 9. 5 doesn't hurt us as much, because we'll have road for a while now. Almost no VPs have been pulled, so I think we're going to go for a development card if we can. Goes back on the 6. These 7s are killing us. Blue's actually looking like a pretty credible threat though at this point. He's just going to keep going for devs until he pulls the knight and 2 devs. So I think we have to start blocking the 8. See, I can't make fun of our opponents anymore. Now blue's a real threat. But we hit the lucky 12. Can we get a 10? We do get the 10. Wow, this is tempting. But that will also put us over. Blue does take the trade though. Fortunately, I think we have to hold here. We'll probably 7 out. We have road for a bit longer, but orange can circle around the 5. Blue just needs a couple VPs. We can't cut blue off though here. We might do that. God, Brutal 7 here, blocks the 5. Dang, and there goes our ore. Would have had the city there, which is unfortunate. God, I mean, this is why pacing is important. It's a very real possibility blue takes it. I mean, he just has one more knight, and then he probably has a VP in hand. This is killing us. We have the city. But blue can honestly take it here. Knight gets him to 8. Now he can be at 9. Or he has 2 VPs. So he tries pulling for it, I think. Wow. God, this is dumb. I mean, I understand why our opponents blocked us, but man, you hate to, to lose to this setup, man. I don't think we could have cut blue off at any point. We were getting robbed too much. Yeah, no road buildings or your plenties. 2 VPs pulled. God, that's embarrassing. Well, I think at some point our opponents probably should have blocked blue, especially towards the end there, when he was sitting on a lot of VPs. We could have fought him a little bit harder for army. There was probably a time there where I should have gone for 2 devs instead. But, I mean, you don't expect that to happen, really, with a setup like this. So, anyway, wish we could say we won that game. We didn't. We'll get them next time, though. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.